Public schools over yonder, high schools still farther over. 8:45 morning, noon time to 3 o'clock afternoon, the whole town is going to be yelling and screaming from the schoolyard. This is our doctor's house. Doc Gibbs. This is the back door. There's some scenery. It doesn't mean they have to have scenery. This is Mrs. Gibbs' garden. Corn, peas, beans, hollyhock, peony strokes, and a lot of burdock. In those days, our newspaper came out twice a week, the Grover's Corner Assembly. And this is Hedger West House. And this is Mrs. Webb's garden. Just like Mrs. Gibbs. Only it's got a lot of sunflowers too. Right here is a big butternut tree. It's a nice town. You know what I mean? Nobody here in your mark will ever came out of this part of the house. The earliest tombstones in the cemetery show on the mountain say 1670 to 1680. They're Grovers, Cartwrights, and Gibsons, and Herseys, same names that are around here now. But as I said, it's about dogs. The only lights on in town are in a cottage over by the track where a Polish mother just had twins, and in the Joe Crowd house where Joe Jr. is getting up to look at the paper, and in the depot where Shorty Hawkins is getting ready to flag the 545 off. There. Now naturally, out in the country, all around, there have been lights on for some time, what with milking and so on, but town people sleep late. So, another day's begun. There's Doc Gibbs. He's coming down Main Street now. He's going back to that baby cake. And here's his wife, coming downstairs to get breakfast. Doc Gibbs died in 1930. The new hospital named after him. Mrs. Gibbs died first, a long time ago in fact. She went out to visit her daughter Rebecca, who married an insurance man in Canton, Ohio, and died there, pneumonia. But her body was brought back here. She's up in the cemetery there now, in with a whole mess of Gibbses and Herseys. She was Julia Hersey before she married Doc Gibbs in the Congregational Church over there. In our town, we like to know the facts about everybody. Here comes Mrs. Webb down to give her breakfast too. That's Doc Gibbs. We got that call at 1:30 this morning, and there comes Joe Crowd Jr. delivering Mr. Webb's envelope. Doc Gibbs. Oh, let's go.
No, there's too much going on at home now.
It's an act.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's still going on in the world this Wednesday.
Sir, you're school teacher in the Colossus getting married. What's up over in Congress?
Yeah, how do you want to feel about that?
Well, of course, they're my business, but I think if a person starts out to be a teacher, you have to stay one.
Oh, there you go.
Fine, Doc. I never think about it at all. Oh, like I said, always tell me when it's going to rain.
Let's go to this, all right?
No, sir.
You still up? Did he ever make a mistake?
No, sir. I want to tell you something about that boy Joe Brown there. Joe was also right. He graduated from high school here, head of the class, because he got a scholarship to Massachusetts Tech. He graduated head of the class there too. This was all written up in the Boston paper son. He was going to be a great engineer, Joe was. But the war broke out, and he died in France. All that education for nothing. Yeah, right. Here comes Howard Newsom delivering the bill.
Come on, Doc! Oh, no! Everybody set there, win over this store. Bring to the country to say that we are just an hour. No time check. No, that's elderly. How old is she now? You're an enlightened. Now, where are these kids? I'm going to sure get me. Oh, yeah, come over, Bob. Come over here. Hey, John! Oh, wait.
Feel good?
No, that's fine.
Finding it out. No, that's Rebecca. How did you come back playing?
Yes, I'm Claire. Easy as
It
pig.
should be right in there. Time to have a coffee. We checked a couple hours this morning.
Wentworth coming in 11. I just got no word about to her stomach ain't coming on the beat.
No, we'll get more than 3 hours. My kids, I don't know what's going to come with you. I do believe I need you to go away someplace to take a rest. I think you can do it. Emily, time to get out. Chloe, it's 7 o'clock. I don't care. You got to be short. This woman come over and away with it. You know how to get old. Can't even get into the country for it.
Keep that.
No, this is fine. All he thinks about is that baseball. No!
good job. But you need another car in your own. Guess I'll go upstairs before you wait.
Wally, Emily, you made her school. Wally, watch yourself over. I'll try to do it myself. What are you doing? Your father's been up all night and he needs his sleep. Now, I've washed and ironed the computer for you special. Oh, that's what to do. Always look very nice. I'm just not to go somewhere. That's what I'll do.
Oh, we got a factory in our town too. You hear it? They make blankets. The Cartwright company. They brought them a fortune.
Children, now I won't have it. Practice. It's just as good as any other meal, and I won't have you dollars like this. You know, start to go. That's the fact.
Mom, I kind of talk as I know about Canada.
You know the rules well as I do. No portion at the table. As for me, I gotta have my children healthy and nice. Oh, I'm so delighted. I'm the brightest girl in the world for my age. I am wonderful. Never leave your breakfast.
I'm right too. When I'm looking at my stamp collection.
I'll speak to your father about it after this lesson. Seems to me 25 cents a week is enough to avoid your age. Declare. I don't know how you spend it all.
I got a lot of things about it.
Strawberry cupcakes, that's what you spend it on.
I don't care if I come to have too much money. There's more to tell.
What is keeping it gradual? Well, dear, I think it's a good thing to spend some every now and then. You know what I love most in the world, do you? Money. You're right. I don't want to I can walk back to you after I'm over there and I will feel right! No problem. Go away, you. What's the matter with you? Right. That's all you do. Oh, you don't belong to me. Where'd you come from? Oh, don't so care. Nobody's gonna hurt you. I don't want to hurt her. How's the cold? Well, I figured that you in my throat. I told Carl, I didn't know that those firecrackers from 1982 had tried being over your yes, and somehow I can't do that. And while I'm practicing myself, that guy nothing else is. Things have been good this year. I decided to put a 44. It's still pretty gay, but I know this very clear down home. Help me go. I gotta tell you something. If I don't have someone, I don't know. I do need him. Here, here's one of these. First, you know those second-hand person from Boston come to see you last Sunday, no? Well, they go on. First, I got to say what this job is. And he burned his way into my apartment. Murder. He offered me $350. For grandmother Whitworth, my boy, I come to see you. To be yes, that old thing. I was so everywhere good. And I'm almost there with other countries, the real cause. Well, you're kind of thinking, aren't you? I don't know. You don't know? $350? What is so good? I was in the doctor to make the money and go away someplace on a real trip. I'd never done that. You know where else? It has been the dream of my life. I don't know, sounds crazy, I suppose, but for years I have been promising myself that if we ever had a chance, it's not just feel about it, but I just came up with a little and say, if I got away, that's the way I put it, I'd make him with me from there. He said, oh, you know how he is. I haven't a serious word on him since I've known him. No, he said, it might make him tempted to throw his corner and go straight to my room. Better let well enough alone, he said. Every year, he makes a trip to the battlefield of the Civil War, and that's enough for anyone, he said. Well, Mr. Red admires the way how you know everything about the Civil War. He invested in myself and overseas the Civil War. Only Dr. Kidd, he was the greatest expert in the country, just makes him despair. Dr. Kidd is never going to happen until he said Antietam or Gettysburg. The time I climbed over those hills, squirrels, chopping at every bush and taking it all out, but he was so lighted. Well, he had nothing to do with history and how violent your country where they don't talk English, they don't even want to.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to skip a few hours. But first, we want a little more information about the town. Kind of a scientific account, you might say. So, I have asked Professor Willard of our state university to sketch in a few details of our past history here. Is Professor Willard here? There you are. Right, Professor Willard of our state university. I can just get a few brief notes. Thank you, Professor. Unfortunately, our time is limited. Thank you.
Grover's Corners, as you see, Grover's Corners lies on the white steam granite of the Appalachian Range. I can say it is one of the oldest lands in the world. We're very proud of that. A shelf of Devonian basalt, processing the vestiges of Mesozoic shale and some sandstone outcropping. So that's all more recent. Some highly interesting fossils have been found. I may say unique fossils. Two wild found. That's from South Africa. They can be seen at the museum at our university at any time. That is, at any reasonable time.
Yeah, I'm afraid we won't have time for that, Professor. We might have a few words on the history of man here.
Yes. Anthropological data, early Amerindian stock, Powhatan tribes, no evidence before the 10th century of this era. Now pirates disappeared, possible traces in three families. Migration toward the subsequently of English, graduate of salad, blue-eyed stock for the most part. To then some class penetration.
And the population, Professor Willard?
In the town that is 2,640.
You spoke, Professor.
Oh, yes. The population at the moment is 2,642. Mortality and birth rate constant. Climate change, 6.03.
Thank you very much, Professor. We're all very much alive to you, I'm sure.
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
Right this way, and thank you again. Now, the political and social report at your web. Mr. Webb. Thank you, Mrs. Webb. Mr. Webb is the publisher and editor of the Grover's Corners and Middlesex.
Well, I don't have to tell you that we're run here by a board of selectors. All males below the age of 21. Women vote indirect. We're lower middle class, trailing of professional men, 10% illiterate laborers. Politically, we're 86% Republican, 3% Democrat, 4% Socialist, 10% Jewish. Religiously, we're 85% Protestant, 12% Catholic, 10% Jewish.
Have you any comments, Mr. Webb?
They're an ordinary town, if you ask me. A little better behaved than most, probably a lot duller. But our young people here seem to like it well enough. 90% of them graduate from high school, settle down right here to live, even when they get away to college.
Now, is there anyone in the audience who'd like to ask Editor Webb anything about the town?
Is there not three days over the corner?
Well, ma'am, I wouldn't know what you call much. Saturday night, the bartender meet down at Ellery Green of Staple and Holler Club. We got one or two town drugs, but there always has to be more since every time an evangelist comes to town. So, ma'am, I'd say there's the only regular thing in the whole here. Except in the medicine den, Black Church was sick right, always was.
Is there no one in town aware of social injustice and industrial inequality?
Oh, yes, everybody is. Something terrible. Seems like the most of the time talking about who's rich and who's poor.
Well, then why don't they do something about it?
Well, I don't know. I guess them all hunting like everybody else for a way to do it and sensible can rise to the top and the lazy and quarrelsome and sink to the bottom. But it ain't easy to find. Meanwhile, we do all we can to help those who can't help themselves. And those who can, we leave them alone.
Is there any culture or love of beauty for the country?
Well, man, there ain't much. None within beauty. Oh, come to think of it, there's some girls that play the piano and high school commit. But they ain't happy about it. Man, there's a result of maybe this is the place to tell you that we got a lot of benefit of the time. They like the sun, And we all know it's a good deal about the bird. We pay a lot of attention to this. We watch the games and see and everybody knows about that. So those other things, you're right, that's very good. Robinson Crusoe and the Bible, the handle Marco, we all know that. With good luck. So that's our story.
Thank you, Mr. Webb. Now, we'll go back to the town. It's early afternoon. All 2,642 have had their dinner, and all the dishes have been washed. There is an early afternoon call in our town. A buzzing and humming from the school buildings, only a few buggies on Main Street, horses dozing at the hitching post. You all are here for the flight. Doc Kim is in his office tapping people, making them say off. Mr. Webb cutting his lawn over there. White man in pen thinks it's a privilege to put his own lawnmower. Oh, well, no, sir. It's later than I thought. There are the children coming home from school already.
And when they walk in, who do you think you are today? Oh, golly, I never got kids that did a great lady before.
I'll have a play with you, young man. You got them business play baseball on Main Street.
Sorry. Hello. You made a fine speech in class.
Well, I was really ready to make a speech about the Mandela Doctrine, but the last thing was to make it talk about the Louisiana Purchase instead. It was an awful long time ago with them.
Plenty of this stuff, but what's up there? I see your head like you're doing your homework over your room.
I can you?
Yeah, started to stick to it.
Well, I always feel that it's something you have to go through. Yeah, I don't want it really. It's having fun.
What do you think you might work out of another telegraph? You over the line, then one of the lines you can kind of hit the tool about what else is from? No, I don't know. I don't. You know, I got to do. Go ahead.
Oh. Well, I think it's allowed. So you can just do it just with me, and I'll give you some answers.
That's correct, I guess.
I figure this is the way a person is born.
But, yeah, I have to be a problem and because I'm ready to come over to the farm, but what do you feel like? We had it.
In the house and everything?
Yeah. I'm just going to do that. Good afternoon, as well.
Good afternoon, George. So long, George. Emily, he's bringing games for the winter. Emily. Kids let himself have a real conversation, didn't he? What, he's growing up. How old is George? I don't know. Let's see. He must be almost 16. Mama, I didn't see him last night. I was very good. He must have invited your father at supper. What was it about? The Louisiana Purchase? It was like just off of school. All my life. Anything else? Try to get them a little bigger if you can. Mama, what do you think it does? Seriously here. Not serious. Seriously. Well, yes, of course I will. Mama, can I look ahead? Of course you are. All of my children have got the teachers. I've been saying that they have. Mama, that's not what I mean. What I mean is that I think I've already told you yes. That's the use of that. You have a nice, young, pretty face. I never heard such foolishness. Mama, you never tell us the truth about anything. I am telling you the truth. Mama, were you pretty? Yes. I was. I was the prettiest girl in town next to Davy Parker. Mama, you got to do something about the art. And I didn't know. Anyway, if you were pretty people, if people, if you're doing Emily, you can be tired, just stop it. You are free enough for all normal purposes. Come along now and bring that boy to you and you know how to
Thank you, Natalie. We have to interrupt here. There are some more things you want to explore about this town. I think this is a good time to tell you. The Cartwright interests have just begun building a new bank in Grover's Corner. And they've asked a friend of mine what they should put in the cornerstone for people to dig up 1,000 years from now. Well, of course, they put in a copy of the New York Times and a copy of the West Sentinel. We're interested in this because some scientists have found a way of painting all that reading matter with a glue, that's a silicate glue, that'll make it keep 1,000, 2,000 years. So we're putting in a Bible and the Constitution of the United States and a copy of William Shakespeare's play. What do you say though? What do you say? You know, Babylon once had 2 million people in it, and all we know about them is the names of the king and some copies of peace contracts and contracts for sale of slaves. Yet every night, all those families, they sat down and suffered. And the father came up with work, smoking up the chimney, same here. And even in Greece and Rome, all we know about the real life of the people is what we can piece together out of the joking poems and comedies that they wrote in the theater back then. So, I'm going to have a copy of this play put in Cornerstone. And the people, 1,000 years from now, will know a few simple facts about it. More than the Treaty of Versailles and the Lindbergh flight. You know what I mean? So, people, 1,000 years from now, this is the way we work. In the province of North New York, at the beginning of the 20th century, this is the way we work in our growing up, and in our marriage, and in our living, and in our dying. Well, it's good to hear time gone by this evening. You can hear choir practice going on in our congregation church. The children are going to do their schoolwork. The day's running down, and the time is long.
Now look here, everybody. You think you're coming into the world Get it out of your head, son. Music's only good when it's loud. Steve Robbins to the Methodist. You couldn't beat him even if you wanted to. How many of you here when it's Tuesday afternoon see your friends and friends? Now we're going to be right back. The same music we did James Forward. That was Mark Down language. The question What do you want to do after school, though? No, I'll be a farmer. Come on, who's boss? I'm going to be willing for you to get up early and get your feet and stuff and you get the holiday with all that. Well, it was while I was in my office today, I heard a funny sound, and what do you think it was? It was your mother chopping wood. There, you see your mother getting up early, cooking meals all day long, washing it, ironing it, still, she had to go out in the backyard and chop wood. I said, oh, because I'm tired of that, when you need to be able to decide, it's really easier to do it herself. And you see her meals, put her clothes, nice to do, run out and play baseball like she's some hired girl and keep around the house. But that was your life every month. Well, I knew all I had to do was call your attention to it. Here's what I had to do, brother. George, I decided to raise the spending money 25 cents a week, not of course to shopping wood for your mother, because that's the present you give us. Like you getting older and on that, there are lots of things you're not trying to do with it. And I think your mother's on that day. You count on it. Your mother's going to never feel like you're going to have some more too. I don't know what's going to happen to your mother. Try to practice the memory of the before. You have their case, but I don't know why she's in that choir. She has a little more voice than an old frog. Just basic around the street. That's it. All right. Well, just about time you're tired.
Good night, Mama. Good night, Mr. Barker. Tell me to that. I know someone's going to need mine this late. Good night, Irma. Real nice fire practice, wasn't it? Well, look at that little Julia. Potato leather for still alive. Naturally, I didn't want to say a word out in front of those others. But now we're alone. Really, it's the worst scandal that ever was in this town. What? Sit down. Well, but Julia, to have the organist of a crook. And year after year, you know he's been drunk tonight. We all know about the consistent, and we all know about the trouble he's been through. And it got the first that he's been on there in his job. Oh, we think the rest of us is ridiculous. Not to notice it, but it's getting worse. I've been your father twice as long as you have. It doesn't happen anywhere near so often. I think so sad and I like this. And then the children will be sitting up till all hours. Good night, Mother. Good night, Mother. Always as bright as day. I can see Mr. Jones scowling at the window now. You think we've been to a dance the way the men folks carry on. Good night, Julie. Well, we had a real good time.
Did you later know?
Hey, later than you.
You started at the corner of the hospital with a lot of hands.
Now, don't be drunk. Come on. And smell it. He was just soaked in the moonlight. Oh, that was wonderful. Listen to all the stuff out of the way.
I read people, the girls gossiping about the night.
Oh, thank you, there's nothing to gossip about.
Simon Stephen's part on.
How was that end, Frank?
Well, I guess I know more about Simon Stephen's affairs than anybody in this town. Some people I made a small town life. I don't know how that was, but I know that we can just leave it alone.
No, not yet, Frank. I'm worried about it.
What are you worried about?
I want to make a plan for you to get real dressed and changed. And if I get that lesson, I'm going to get this done.
Really, that's no sense in going over that again. Come on, Julie, it's too late for you to get old. I enjoyed sitting on my tonight. I reckon you would have your voice out for a while anyway.
Oh,
No, nothing upstairs.
oh, dear, there's always so much to get up with. You know, that's right now too.
They all get criticized. That's the trouble with them. They haven't got enough. They take the burgle and everybody knows it. Yeah, ow, Professor! I know that was fun and everything.
I did, but there's no room there. Maybe you know you're a mirror, there'll be a big
The more we're getting here, the guy that's so everything. About it all in the face.
Of course, if the moon is shining on the South America, Canada, and half of the world.
9:30, most of the lights are out. Here we go. Here's Constable Warren trying to keep doors on Main Street. And here comes the end of the web after putting his newspaper to bed.
Even Bill?
Here, Mr. Webb.
Quite a move.
Yeah.
All quiet tonight.
I'm sitting is rolling around a little because it's like moving out the country. Well, it's not the other way. Oh, there it is now.
Good evening, Sergeant. Town seems to have settled down for the night pretty well. Yeah, most of the town settled down for the night, Simon. I guess you better do the same. And I walk a lot of ways into I don't know how that's going to end, Mr. Webb. Well, you see that detective trouble, one thing after another. And Jim, did you see my boy smoking cigarettes? Give him a word, Jimmy. He thinks a lot of you, Bill. I don't think he's smoking no cigarettes, Mr. Webb. He thinks not more than 2 or 3 a year. I hope not. Well, good night, Bill. Well. Who's that up there? Is that you, Myrtle?
No, it's Papa.
Why don't you in bed?
I just can't see that, Papa. The moonlight is so wonderful, and it's not a
Haven't any trouble by your mind, have you ever?
Trouble, Papa, no. No.
Well, enjoy yourself. Don't let your mother catch you. Good night, Emily.
Good night, Papa. I never told you about that letter James Crawford got from the minister of Assistance. He wrote me a letter, and on the also, it referenced like this. It said, James Crawford, the Crawford Farm, Grover's Corners, Sutton County, New Hampshire, United States of America.
What is funny about that?
Stop it. The United States of America. Continent is North America. The intelligence, Earth, solar system, universe, the mind of God. That's what it's on the envelope. And the postman, what it doesn't say.
Summers and winters have cracked the mountains a little bit more, and rains have brought down some of the dirt. Some babies that weren't even born before have begun talking in regular sentences already. And a number of people who thought they were right young and spry have noticed they can't bound up a flight of stairs like they used to without their hearts fluttering. All that can happen in 1,000 days. Nature has been pushing and contriving in other ways too. A number of young people fell in love and got married. Yes. Mountain got bid away a few fractions of an inch, millions of gallons of water went by the mill, and here and there, a new home was set up under a roof. Almost everybody in the world gets married. In our town, there are hardly any exceptions. because everybody in the world climbs into their grave married. The first act is called the daily life. This act is called love and marriage. There is another act coming after this. I imagine you can guess what that's about. 3 years later, it's 1904. It's July 7th, just after high school commencement. That is the time most of our young people jump up and get married. As soon as they pass their last examinations, solid geometry and system oration, look like they suddenly feel themselves fit to be married. It's early morning, only this time it's been raining. It has been pouring and thundering. This is Nick Garden and Mrs. West here, Rich. All those beanpoles and sea vines, Rich. Oh, yesterday over there on Main Street, the rain looked like curtains being blown along. If they begin again any minute. There. You can hear the 545 to Boston. And there's Mrs. Gibbs and Mrs. Webb come down to make breakfast, just as though for an ordinary day. I don't have to point out to the women in the audience that those ladies facing before them, both of those ladies cooked 3 meals a day, one was 20 years, the other for 40, and no summer vacation. They brought up 2 children to eat, wash, clean the house, and never a nervous breakdown. It is like what one of those Middle West poets said. You've got the love life to have life, and you've got the have life to love life, what they call a vicious circle. Here comes Howie Newsom delivering milk, and there's Cy Crowd delivering papers like his brother before them. Morning, Howie.
Morning, Powell.
Oh, nothing much, except for losing one of the best baseball pitchers Robert Thornton had, poor kid. He can hit and run bases too. Give up too much back. You know?
Hey, you're not understand. Seeing if there's anything I can do to prevent a flood. The river's been rising all night. You're no tired. I do want to get a sleep on. Yes, sir. That's the way it goes. Back in 84, you don't play it like even George Kidd couldn't cut them. They're a high top. Look at his name. Don't touch. Wonderful ball player. How's the weather looking to you?
Good morning, Howie. You think it's going to rain again?
No, it's rained so pretty.
I'm certainly not. How's the relation, Howie? My wife doesn't know you both will be very happy about it. No, they will. They will not, Howie. And tell your wife.
Oh, yeah.
Sit there. Sit there. Yes.
Morning, Fred.
Morning, Steve. I told you 4:30, okay?
Oh, that's good for you.
Thank you. It's
Well, Ma, the day has come. You're losing one of your kids.
my kids don't say another word. I'm trying every minute to sit down and drink coffee.
Rules of paying yourself over there, you know, about today. I'm glad when he looked at it now and then, you said, I do to America, and don't down to this.
I don't know how to get along. I raised the clothes and seen food before things on Frank. No, everyone was a thing. Look at you, that's a cold.
I was remembering my wedding.
Oh, don't start that
I was
way.
this young fella in the state of New Hampshire, thought I gave him a face to shore. And when I saw him coming down from Iowa, I thought he was the prettiest girl I'd ever seen. The only trouble was I had never seen him before. And I lost in the congregation of God to marry an old stranger.
And how do you think I know? Frank, weddings are perfectly fine. I had to do something.
Nothing sweet last night, Julia.
Well, I heard about an hour from law.
Yes, I get a shock every time I think of George setting out to be a family man. That's where you can't go in bed. I tell you, Julia, there's nothing so terrifying in the world as a shock. The relation of father and son is the darkest moment of the day.
Mother and daughter's no picnic. Let me tell you.
They had a lot of trouble, I suppose. That's not what I'm saying. Right, that's their own trouble.
People are meant to go through life through others.
People wouldn't think I was scared of when I married you. I was afraid we wouldn't have material for conversation more than that stuff. I was afraid we went out and lived in silence. Well, you and I have been working for 20 years now without any basis for marriage.
Good weather, bad weather, ain't very short, but I always find something to say. Rebecca, turn around upstairs.
No, never you were better out of your medicine, everybody thinks stuff there. Hi,
Stop. Rebecca, come and get your breakfast.
good morning, everybody. 5 more hours.
Where are you going?
Lord, you must have always been fine.
It's raining for it. You know a lot of this house around in the airport.
There are some extra jackets, clothes, and from all you deserve.
From tomorrow on, you still get up is all ready. Just like in my house. You'll live right. And then you can let you go to something more.
Back in a minute. The boy on the left?
Oh! It's all right, please. George, come here and get it out of the way. You know I can't have to do it. George, you know it's what I do. The first thing I see is cry. I think, please, Kay, not before you see her in church.
That's a superstition. Good morning, George. There's a lot of common sense in some superstitions, George.
Millions have followed it, George. You don't want to be the first to try and take the custom. Yes, it is up there. I haven't now how. No wonder. We were up till all hours, sewing and packing. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. Sit down for a minute, grab a cup of coffee, and I'll work here to see you just remember the Bible. There's some basic things for the sweet contact.
Well, George, how are you? Well, you see, on her wedding morning, a girl's guest has to be full of clothes and one thing and another. Don't you think that's probably good? Yeah, I saw that. The girl's got to be a mite nervous on her wedding day. Out? It's a fellow to get married without all that. Marching up and down. Every man that's ever lived is shown that way about a girl. That's the you. It's the women supposed to build up weddings, but boy, for a while now, the women have it all. A man looks pretty small at a wedding. All those good women and shoulders and shoulders and shoulders outside in the night. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is my point. Marriage is a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. Don't you forget that. Well, I didn't come. I take a little time to get settled. But Mrs. West, she wasn't much older than what you were. Oh, age has much to do with the George, not compared with other things. What are you going to say? Oh, I don't know. Was I going to say something? Sure. I was thinking the other night of the desire. My father and me when I got married. Charles, he said, Charles, start out early. Show who's boss. He said, best thing to do is give an order. Even if it don't make sense, just so you know where to obey. And he said, if anything about your wife irritates you, or conversation or anything, just get up and leave the house. That will make it clear to her, he said. And oh yes, he said, never let your wife know how much money you have. Never. So I took the opposite of my father's advice, and I've been happy ever since. Never asked advice on personal matters. So, are you going to raise chickens on your farm? Are you going to raise chickens on your farm? Of course. Chickens are all. In Georgia, on the pile of the system of raising chickens, I want you to read it. I'm thinking you should get in a straw away from the backyard. I'm going to put an incubator in the cellar.
You're talking about that old incubator again? I thought you two talking about things worse for you.
Well, if you want to give the boys some good advice, I'll go upstairs and leave you alone.
And when it's got to come downstairs, it's a breakfast. Then you put it off. Then she doesn't want to lay eyes on you. Goodbye.
Well, I guess you don't know about that older superstition.
What do you mean, Charles?
Since the cave there, no bridegroom should see his father-in-law on the day of the wedding. Now remember.
Thank you very much, Mr. Webb. I have to interrupt again here. You see, we want to know how all this began. This wedding, this plan to spend a lifetime together. I'm always interested in how big things like that begin. Because you know how it is. You're 21 and 22, and you make some decisions, and then whoosh, you're 70. You've been a lawyer for 15 years, and that white-haired lady inside, who needs over 50,000 deals for you. How do you put things together? George and Emily are going to show you now the conversation they had when they first knew that as the saying goes, they were meant for one another. But before they do it, I want you to kind of remember what it was like to have been very young. And particularly, the days when you were first in love. When you were like a person sleepwalking. And you didn't quite see the streets you were on, and you didn't quite hear everything that was said to you. You're just a little bit crazy. Remember that, please. Now, they'll be coming out of high school at 3 o'clock. George has just been elected president of the junior class. And as a Jew, that means he'll be president of the senior class all next year. And Emily has just been elected secretary and treasurer. I don't have to tell you how important that is. Yep, there they are. They're coming down. Thank you right now.
I can't believe that that's so long. Hi. Hey, Ernestine. Ernestine. Hi. Can you come over tonight and do Latin? Yeah. Isn't that 6-year-old a work thing? Tell your mother you have to. Bye. Bye, sir.
Carrie, what more, please?
Picture isn't very far.
Hey, sit up. I'm going to race from practice anyway in your personal house. You were elected too, Emily.
Thank you.
Emily, why are you mad?
I'm not mad.
You are intrigued. So funny, baby.
Well, since you asked me, I might as well say it right out. George, I don't know. See, by the portrait. I don't like the whole thing that you told me last year. I'm sorry if I just accused, but I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Well, 2 years ago, I used to like to watch. I used to watch the everything because you've been friends for so long. And then you began to get all of your time at baseball, and you never stopped to speak it. Anybody anymore. I'm in your own family too. The church and that. You got awful conceited and stuff up. And all the whole Facebook. And you don't think you can't read it. But you feel like you want to deny it. And I can read it a little. I'm sorry for the feelings, but I can't be sorry that I said it.
I just said it. I don't thought this didn't happen. Marco Bella, that's a half ball. She didn't need to happen.
I always meant for man to be perfect. I think
the other way around. That men aren't actually good.
Well, you might as well know right now that I'm not looking. It's not as easy for a girl to be foolish as a man. Because we girls are more, we girls are more nervous.
Hello, George. Hello, Emily. What do you have? What do you have? Where are you crying about?
I'm so scared that when you go run over like a car,
Here, you take a drink of water, Emily. You look all shook up. I tell you, you got to look those ways before you cross Main Street these days. It works every year. What do you have?
Strawberry ice cream soda.
Strawberry ice cream soda, yes, sir. Yes, sir, there are 125 horses in Grover's Corner. Just did it, I'm talking to you. Same inspectors in here yesterday. And now, they're bringing in the automobiles. Best thing to do, just stay home. Like, I can remember when a dog was going to sleep all day in the middle of Main Street and nothing come along to disturb him. There they are. Yes, it's down, look out every day.
And we are celebrating our success. You know what else I'm celebrating? I'm celebrating because I'm all of these are people.
Please don't think of that. I don't know why I said it. It's not true. You are
I'm glad for you. That's it. Because I'm going to change. So, that's what change is.
what?
I go away and think I go to college next year.
Oh, I certainly will. I certainly will, George. Certainly seems like being away 3 years to get out of touch with things, maybe letters from Grover's Corner, where people are picking up for a while. Grover's Corner isn't a very important place in the state of New Hampshire. Very nice town.
The day would not come when I would want to see everything that happened here. I know that.
Well, I'll try to make my letters really interesting.
You know, whenever I go farm, I actually it's important just to show that I go to school that we see the farm.
I heard of it.
That's something they need to show for the time. You can't do that with that. You know, we started taking a new farm tomorrow. I'm about to say, he ain't gone all that time. Another person, you want people aren't telling you holy. I feel like I don't need to go meet people another time.
Your thing is very important to go and to learn all that about cattle judging and soil and those things. Of course, I don't know.
I'm going to get my mom right now. I want to all about
I don't see why you have to decide right now. It's a whole year away.
I'm glad that you spoke about that fault in my character in this bill, right? There was one thing there this morning. And that's what said that for a year. I was know it. I mean, you said you want to reach I will reach. I will reach. Oh my God. I thought about you, the chief person. I thought about I always make sure we try to meet who you were with, and then for 3 days I was trying to walk you home. I had to wait until you come up, waiting for you to walk home with your sport.
Hey, George, why is it not so funny? How could I have known that? That's not the easy.
I won't tell you why. I'm not to do that. I'm good. I'm the person. You're father. And I mean, this person is father too. And you like to know this time.
it's also important too.
Can I have one?
I am now. I always have been. Yes.
It's your kid. You tell me that. That's the head of reason. That's all right. Keep your watch. I'll trust you. I'll cut 10 years, George. Not take over. Your shop, you know.
Yes. This morning, there was nothing.
We're now ready to get on to the wedding. There are a lot of things to be said about weddings. There are a lot of thoughts that go on during the wedding. We can't get them all in one wedding, actually, especially not into a wedding in Grover's Court, where they're all plain and short. In this wedding, I play the minister. That gives you the right to say before things come. For a while now, the delay gets pretty serious. You see, some churches say that marriage is a sacrament. I don't quite know what that means, but I can guess. If I just forget to that a few minutes ago, people were meant to live 2 by 2. This is a good wedding. But people are so put together that even at a good wedding, there's a lot of confusion way down deep in people's minds. And we thought that ought to be in our place. The real hero of this scene isn't on stage at all, and you know that. It's like what one of those European fellows said. Every child born in the world is nature's attempt to make a perfect human. Well, we've seen nature pushing and contriving for some time now. We all know that nature's interested in quantity. But I think she's interested in quality too. That's why I'm interested. And don't forget, all the other witnesses at this wedding, the ancestors, millions of them. Most of them set out to live 2 by 2 also, millions of them. Well, that's all my sermon. It wasn't very long anyway.
being so, of course.
But I'm ashamed of you. You are. You gave such a girl.
You Mary. We gotta get ready for this.
I never felt so alone in my whole life. And George, some of them looking so... I hate it. Oh my God, listen to Mama. I don't want to get married.
No, Emily, not stopping you. You must have think of that thing you just served and the short week up here. While you're marrying the best young fellow in the world, George is a fine fellow. I'm giving away my daughter.
All I want is someone who loves me. And ever.
Better than wait for it, and don't be all right. Anybody knows over the eye, you are my sister, everything my heart.
I've married over 200 couples in my day. Do I believe in it? I don't know. Am has married 10 million of them. The cottage, the go-kart, the Sunday afternoon drive, and the poor. The first rheumatism, the grandchildren, the second rheumatism, the deathbed, the reading of the will. Once in 1,000 times, it's interesting. Well, let's have Middleton's wedding march. That's all second act, folks. getting rarer. Farmers coming into town in force. Everybody walks their outdoors now. There hasn't been any burglars in town yet, but everybody heard about it. You'd be surprised, though, on the whole, things haven't changed much around here. This is certainly an important part of Grover's Corner. It's on a hilltop, a windy hilltop. Lots of sky, lots of clouds. Often lots of sun and moon and stars. You come up here on a fine afternoon, you can see rays on rays of hills, awful blue they are, up there, by Lake Summit Beach and Lake Winnebago. And way up, you got glass. You can see the White Mountains and Mount Washington, where North Conway and Conway are. And of course, our favorite mountain, Mountain Monadnock, right here. And all these towns that lie around it, Jaffrey, East Jaffrey, Peterborough, Dublin, and there, quite a way down, Grover's Corner. It's a beautiful spot up here. Mountain laurel, lilac. I often wonder why people like to be buried in places like Woodlawn and Brooklyn. They might have the same time up here in New Hampshire. Over there are the old stones, 1670, 1680. Strong-minded people that came a long way to be independent. Summer people walk around there, laughing at the funny words on the tombstone. And genealogists come up from Boston. They get paid by city people for looking up their ancestors. They want to make sure that their daughters of the American Revolution of the Mayflower. Like I said, doesn't do any harm either. Wherever you come near the human race, there's layers and layers of nonsense. Over there are some Civil War veterans. Iron flags on their graves. New Hampshire boys had a notion that the Union ought to have together. So they never seen more than 50 miles of it themselves. All they knew was the name, the United States of America. The United States of America. And they didn't die about it. This year, this is the new part of the cemetery. There's a friend Mrs. Gibbs. Mrs. Gibson, organist of the Congregational Church. And Mrs. Stone, who enjoyed the wedding so, you remember. And a lot of others. Editor Rex Floyd Wallace was in Pittsburgh while he was on a Boy Scout trip to Crawford Knowledge. Yes. An awful lot of sorrow has sort of quieted down up here. People just wild with grief have brought their relatives up to this hill. We all know how that is. And then, time, and sunny days, and rainy days, and snow. We're all glad we're in a beautiful place. And we're coming up here ourselves when our pit's over. Now, there are some things that we all know, but we don't take them out and look at them very often. We all know that something is eternal. And it isn't houses, and it isn't names, and it isn't earth, it isn't even stars. Everybody knows in their bones that something is eternal. And that something has to do with human beings. All the great people that ever lived in telling us this for 5,000 years. And you'd be surprised. People have always losing hold of it. There is something way down deep that's eternal about every human being. You know as well as I do that the dead don't take interest in us living people for very long. And gradually they lose hold of the earth and the ambitions they have and the pleasures they have and the things they suffer and the people they love. They get cleaned away from earth. That's the way I put it. Cleaned away. And they stay here while the earth part of them burns away, burns out. And all that time, they slowly get indifferent to what's going on in Grover's Corner. They're waiting. But they're waiting for something that they feel is coming. Something important and great. Aren't they waiting for the eternal pardon to come out clear? Some of the things they're going to say maybe will hurt your feelings, but that's the way it is. Mother and daughter, husband and wife, enemy and enemy, money and life are all those terribly important things. I am okay around here. What's left when memory's gone? And your identity, Mrs. Smith. Well, there are some living people. That's Jim Salter, our undertaker, supervising the debate grave. The next person corners boys left town to go out west. Good afternoon, Joe Salter. Good afternoon. I'm Sam Craig. You've been away a long time? Yes, I've been away over 12 years. Been visiting South Buffalo now, Joe. But I was in the East when I got news of my cousin's death, and so I thought I'd combine things a little. Come and see the old home. You look well. Yeah.
Cucuji!
There's Dallas, right? Oh, I come here early day. My son is supervising at the home.
The old farm on the party. I used to be short of one after school to get from a bigger.
We worked on him about a year, a number of years.
But this is my Aunt Julia. I forgot that she's poor.
Poor, that's not his
Oh,
mother.
no.
Wife, that's his fine.
That's my sister Gary's boy. Sam. Sam Craig.
Always our comfort was never around. Do they choose their own verses much, though?
No, no, you can look at the bereavement.
Doesn't sound like Aunt Julia. Well, there aren't many of those certain sisters left now. Well, let me see. Where are the, I wanted to look at my father's and mother, whatever the crap.
That's the U.S.
He was organist at the church, wasn't he?
Right, a lot. Nobody supposed to know. Peter Beckett trouble. Took his own life here. Hung himself in the air. Tried to punch it out before it fell around. He took his own life. He's here. He a bird.
My sister knows the music.
What is it called? What up? Off the cake.
So, what did she die of? My cousin.
Oh, no. Got some trouble bringing a baby into the world. For a second, I was a little boy about 4 years old.
The great good of the old kid?
Yeah, so very much more room over here among the kids. Opening up a whole new kid section over there by Adam. They're choosing out to
Queen Victoria. My daughter-in-law. Emily Webb. I declare. Oh, God, here must have been awful love. What did she die of, Julia? In childhood. Childhood. I'd forgotten all about that. Oh, my, it wasn't my fault. And what?
Wasn't.
I remember Emily's dress. Wasn't it a lovely wedding? I remember her being the last home at graduation exercise. Emily was one of the brightest girls ever graduated from high school. I heard Principal Wilkins say so time after time. I called on her every fall, just before I got perfectly beautiful fall. Think of me.
Yes, but it's not all.
Always like that man out of the Hello, Emily. don't you remember, Mother dear, the legacy that you left us? I was sold for $350. Yes. Well, it's happened right on the drinking fountain, but it never overflowed, Mother dear. And it never did. There was a certain mark on my career. Hopefully the same towards the house, but it's a lovely farm.
It's your time.
Right? People don't understand. Do they? No. Not very much. What a fact of the law is very, very fine. Years ago, I knew about it 12 years ago. My boy is spending the day at Mr. Carter. Oh. Mr. Carter, my little boy, is spending the day at the house. Yes. He comes there. And Mother did. He has a sword, too. Never did make trouble. I was right, though. Mother did. When does the feeling go away? Of seeing one of them? How long does it last?
Fine.
Just wait. And be patient. I know.
One.
Look, they're finished. They're really fine. Look. Father gives me bringing some of my flowers now. He looks just like yours, doesn't he? Well, Mother did I never realized before how troubled and how in the dark side persons are. Look at him. It doesn't seem so. From morning till night. That's all they are. Trouble. Yes, that they put it on the list.
Or these twins always do the same thing, but if it isn't a rain, it's a 3-day flood.
The Mother gets one can go back. One can go back there again into living. I feel it, I know it's a thing no more than I was thinking about the form and the minute I was here. And my baby was on my lap and playing and I say, of course, I can go back there and live all those days over again. Why not?
All I can say is, Emily, go.
But it's true, isn't it? I can go and live back there again.
Yes, so I try, but we do come back here.
Don't do it, Emily. Emily, go. Now what you think would be?
And I looked at over at that day. I'll choose the house. I'll choose the day that I finish my love door. What does that mean?
You not only live it, but you walk yourself in it.
Yes?
And as you walk, you see the things that they down there never know. You see the future. You know what's going to happen afterwards.
But if that means what?
That's not the only reason why you shouldn't do it. When you drink here longer, you'll see that our life here is to forget all that and be only at what's ahead and be ready for what's ahead. Please, sister, come girl. You understand that.
Mother, you how? How can I ever forget that lesson? It's all I know. It's all I have.
Oh, Emily, it's hard. Really, it is.
And it's a secret I must know to myself. I'll choose a happy day anyway.
No, at least choose an unimportant thing. Really important thing in your life.
I choose what is most important.
All right. February 11th, 1899, Tuesday. Do you want me to set the time of day?
I want the whole day.
We'll begin at dawn. You remember it is snowing for several days, but it stopped the night before, and they've begun clearing the road. The sun's coming up.
There's Main Street. Why, that's Mr. Martin's drugstore before the street. And there's the Liberty Table.
Yes, you going downstairs and then make breakfast. And your father had waited several days. You came back with early morning prayer.
No.
You go back into college the next week. You go back to New York and then.
Look, there's how it is.
Look! Look! Morning, Howard! Especially a party, Johnny, you're supposed to have down that holy down there. And they got social. It's what he was to say when I took it.
I got no problem.
Good Lord.
Children, Molly, Emily, trying to get out. All out of here. Oh, God, Mama, look. I didn't know Mama was ever right now. She's coming back like a kitchen fire. She's like, let's hurry. Mama, I can't find my blue ribbon anywhere. Just open your eyes and that's all. I laid it out to you straight, so it's right there. We're a snake and it's right here.
What is the weather? Come up early. Yeah, switching back to my old college in New York State. Been any trouble here? Well, I'm calling for one of the rest of us. Oh, my God. Johnny, you're both dead. We must get it in the paper. Pardon me. Good morning, Mother.
I was so sorry.
Oh, fine, I guess. I told you a few things. Is everything all right here?
Yes, and for anything that's happened special, then my cold. How are you?
Yeah, well, it's colder than that at Hamilton College. The students' ears are falling off. It ain't Christmas. Paper have any mistake yet?
How did I know it? Coffee break when you want it. Oh, don't forget. It's Emily's birthday. Did you remember that?
Yes, I've got something here. Where's my girl? Where's my birthday girl?
Those instructions now, Carl, keep her expressive. She's slow enough. For the other children, it's 7 o'clock. Now, I don't want to have to call you again. If they're so young and beautiful, I may never have to go. Mama, I'm here. Hold on, I love you all. Everything I can, look at everything hard enough. Morning, Mama. Now, dear, a very happy birthday to my girl. Birthday or no birthday, I want you to I want you to grow up into a good, strong girl. Not the blue paper in the Aunt Carrie. And I reckon you can get your brother to put part out. I found it on the doorstep where I brought you milk. Good kids, you must have come over in the cold pretty early. Last night, you got me thinking slow. It'll help keep you warm on a cold day. 14 years ago, that and yellow paper is something I definitely had from my revolution. You're old enough to wear it now. And I thought you liked it. Something all over. Your Aunt Laura couldn't find one in the country. So I would say, always walking her. Wally has something for you too. Made it at Manual Training Class, and he is very proud of it. He couldn't think much of it. Your father has a surprise for you too. Don't know what it is myself. Here we come.
Where's my girl? Where's my birthday girl?
My dear, it's so hard to go so fast. You're another look at one another.
didn't realize.
Pee-wee.
You all what's going on. And we never knew it. Take me back to the house. My baby. But first, wait.
My baby.
One more moment.
I feel like that. In a heart. The heart call.
Goodbye, world. Goodbye, Roman Corner. Mama, and Papa. Goodbye to clock. Kitty. And Mama's sunflowers. And food. And coffee. And new iron dressed in the hot sun. And feeding and reaching out. Oh, Earth. You are too wonderful for anyone to realize. Do any human being ever realize life? While they live? Every day.
The place is up. There you go.
I'm ready to go back. Were you happy? No. I should have listened. That's all human beings are. Life is clearing up. The stars are coming out.
Yeah, now you know. Now you know. That's what it was. To be alive. To move about and cloud and go up and down. Trampling on the fields of those. So about. Then it takes time to go back. To be always at the mercy of one self-centered passion or another. Now you know that's the happiness you wanted to go back to. Take it. That's life. And my boy told me, he used to say he was basically the best ever life to get in the earth. Don't see by the body of the believer, look, that's what he used to say. Really is for you. We all speak home.
They don't understand. Do they? No, they don't understand.
How's everybody pleasing Grover Corner? There are a few like that. Shorty Hawkins down at the depot just walks up Albany train to go by. And at the livery stable, somebody's sitting up late talking. Oh yes, it's clearing up. There are the stars, doing their old crisscross journeys in the sky. Scholars haven't settled the matter yet, but they seem to think there are no living beings up there. Just chalk or fire. Only this one is straining away. Straining away all the time to make something of itself. The strain is so bad that every 16 hours, everybody lies down and gets a rest. 11 o'clock in Grover's Corner.